Hi and welcome back to So Blessed by Jess, and on today's episode we are going to continue with the patriotic quilt that we are working on in the month of June, and I am really excited to bring you this next block. It's a very simple block to do. It is called the Old Windmill block, and in this block it is, I know it's really shiny, so sorry about that. So we're going to have 4 squares that we're going to be making, and we have 2 of the quarter triangles because there's 4 triangles that make up a square, and then 1 large triangle. So each one of these blocks are like this, and it makes a pinwheel, windmill. It's going to be fun. So let me go ahead, turn you around. We are, so that you can see the fabrics that I use for this wonderful block, and then I'll go put it up on the wall. You guys, this quilt is looking amazing. I can't wait for you all to see it. I promise I will start revealing a little bit on Friday's video when we do the pinwheel block. All right, let's go ahead and take these fabrics out of our box. Put our storage box to the side. I have chosen that light blue, navy blue look again for this quilt, or for this block. All right, so let's go ahead and set it up. I have to remember, oh yeah, it's gonna go that way. How these blocks go. I don't know why I'm so angrily challenged when it comes to, but you know, it's all right. As soon as I put it all together, I was like, oh, yes. Yes. There we go. We go. Whew. You didn't think I was ever going to get there, did you? All right, so it's creating this pinwheel in the center with the blues. Oh, this is going to be such a beautiful block. Okay, so we are going to make 4 different blocks first. So we're going to sew these 2 triangles together on one of the shorter legs, and just got to make sure that I'm going to make sure that the blue is always facing up, and I'm going from the 90-degree angle down. So let me go ahead and just do that real quick so I can show it to you. Okay. We're going to open it up. We're going to press to the dark side. All right. Then once we have that done, all I hear is Emma giggling. She is playing video games with her friends. That's okay. I'm going to take this block. I'm going to take the corner, put it right there, and then it should line up perfectly. Look at how beautiful that is. And we're going to sew it down. And it doesn't matter which one you have on top. I usually just put the solid one on top. Okay. And then we'll end up pressing to the light side because it doesn't have as many seams, and that's just the way that the fabric's going to want to go. Okay. And there we go. So we'll press it, we'll cut off all 3 of the dog ears, and then it's one beautiful 4 patch that we'll put together, put the top together, the bottom together, and then remember, just like a couple videos ago, and I taught you how to find that center and to make sure that it's on. When I get to that point, we'll go over that piece again. All right, so now we're at that point where we need to make sure that this intersection and this intersection don't cross over, and we're going to try to keep our points. So I'm going to flip over one block. I'm going to take a pin, and right where there's a diagonal line coming this way on the seam and then this seam going straight up and down, I am just going to hit right in the middle of that intersection and turn it over. And look, my pin is coming up from the top of that triangle. Okay, I don't know if it's hard to see. Then I'm gonna take this block, I'm gonna flip it over. Actually, I'm not gonna flip it over. I take this block and I'm gonna take that same pin and I'm gonna go right where those seams, or where the top of that triangle is again. All right, and I'm just gonna kind of sit it there and keep it perpendicular. Oh, there's another math term for you. Sorry, Joe. Math terms for us today. So I'm gonna keep that just like that. So I can, it's gonna keep those points together. I can take two other pins, come up from the bottom, because I like to pin this way so I don't have to unpin while I am sewing. I can kind of like slide the pin out of the way of the needle and it doesn't distort my fabric. Okay, or move my fabric. And now I can pull that right out. All right, so let's go ahead and stitch. And with the magic, all right, I haven't looked at it yet. You just saw me unpin it. We're gonna go ahead, warm up our seam. All right, here we go. Let's flip it open. Oh, not too shabby. A little off, not too much. Yeah, pretty good, if I say so myself. There you go. Oop, bring it down. There we go. So there's our block, the Old Windmill. Beautiful. And with the magic, here we go. 6.5 unfinished size is what you'll get when you measure it. And then when we put it in our quilt, it'll be 6 inches altogether. So I am going to go ahead and just place it into the quilt. Lots of pinwheels going on right now. Friday's video is a pinwheel. My skin is really dry. I'm gonna need to lotion up. Yeah, lots of these beautiful intersections. I love pinwheels. I love stars, flying geese. Those are like my go-tos. So if you know me and if you've seen my videos in the past, you'll see that too. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being amazing, as always. You are one of my favorite crowds ever. And until my next video or short, I'll see you later. Bye.